All right. Y'all see Raja Jackson still in the thumbnail, right? I just wanted to go to some of the reactions from the MMA community and the fighting community, how some people are looking at this scenario.
The violent incident involving Raja Jackson has prompted widespread reaction throughout the MMA community. Former UFC fighter Tom Lawlor posted this clip with a caption, "Professional wrestlers, be careful who you trust. No one is watching out for you."
I know his shit, you can give him his receipt. Remember what a receipt is. Give him that receipt, don't tag his shit. If you got a problem with it, I'll run out there. Tag it.
Followed up with, "It's f***ing gross. Raja and AJ." Sean Strickland commented, "Looks like someone else is going to be joining me at anger management, but only one of us will be able to vote and own a gun after." The MMA guru tweeted, "25-year-old grown-ass man rage baited into attempted murder because he needs to make sure that the 12-year-olds in his chat don't think he's a..." Well done, Raja Jackson. You're the biggest of 2025. Toxic masculinity is a lack of it. Dumb animal, it's 2025. Evolve. Ryan Garcia tweeted, "This is probably the worst thing I've watched in a minute. What was bro thinking? Like, seriously." He continued, "Needs to be a serious conversation about streaming culture. It's getting out of hand on what people are willing to do while on stream." Ben Askren responded, "People love watching dumb, so the streamers battle to see who can do the most stupid." When asked whether Raja deserves prison time, Askren replied,
The whole thing about people seeing who could outdo each other from a streaming standpoint, I'm not going to say that he did it for views. I don't believe that. Like I broke down in yesterday's stream, I think he was really genuinely pissed at the situation, but then I think along the whole premeditated road of his face being in his phone the whole time and him answering and saying it, oh, y'all think I'm there? Oh, y'all think no, watch that. He was definitely provoked and influenced by the chat, his live stream. But that moment after, when he's walking outside, he's leaving the place after he already beat dude up. They're still streaming. You notice that? His cameraman's walking alongside of him with his camera still on him, and he's still ranting like, "Everybody think I'm a bitch. I'm nobody's bitch. I'm gonna protect myself." You see his eyes still glance to his stream. There's times where he mentions his stream still running even after that. And even the attack itself, obviously it's premeditated, but the person that was recording that was with him, allegedly the Filipino guy that was next to him, that's with him, the camera never budged. During the attack, camera never budged. His stream never budged. When people jumped in to break it up, and there was 4 or 5 people jumping on him in the corner, his cameraman never budged. Never put down the camera to say, "Oh shit." His plan was to beat up this guy or hit this guy for real and then get out of there and walk away. There's 4 people jumping on him right now. He elected to just keep recording while they had him hemmed up in the corner. During his walkout, everything. Never skipped a beat. If you're my cameraman and I'm the face and I'm the streamer and all that type of stuff, and even if I'm enraged, you probably will know when to put that camera down. Like, oh, ARP pissed. Like, oh, there's some real shit going on. You'll put that camera, or you should definitely know when to help me. I'm getting jumped in here. There's 4 people that's jumping on me right now. Or I'm going to fucking tell you, yo, it's up right now. No camera right now. All right, we got what I thought. I thought it was going to be a little bit different. I thought I was going to hit him once or twice. Somebody's going to pull me off or whatever. You got that? Cut it now. Cut it now. The whole time. He never told the other guy to stop streaming. Well, he's taking phone calls, private phone calls, the aftermath, the blood on the shirt, everything. He never told the cameraman to stop, and the cameraman never flinched neither. Both of them. That's a big thing to look at. That's a big thing to look at.
Likely, 22 punches after a man is unconscious could do serious long-term damage. Also, he would have done more had he not been stopped. Derek Brunson shared this.
All right, follow me real quick. When I first saw this, I thought these guys were playing. You know, WWE hardcore match.
Oh, look at this. Mox has him up. Oh!
Disqualification, but please. No.
After doing my research, this was definitely real.
That's a
Oh, you
Unavoidable.
easy. He's not a fucking worker, bro.
Should have never happened.
I appreciate it. I didn't know. I thought you were a worker.
At the end of the day, I hope the wrestler that was hit and pummeled is okay. And for Roger, your actions were out of line, so you have to deal with some big boy consequences for this one. All of us can learn a little something from this. Don't let small situations escalate into bigger situations that will ultimately cost you big consequences.
Kevin Lee also shared his thoughts on the brutal incident.
Hey man, dog gotta go to prison. I usually don't like to involve myself in other men's situations, but I feel I'm qualified to speak on this. And dog messed up. And if it's Rampage, I love Rampage. But Rampage, turn your son in. He gotta go lay down for a little bit. Like, if it was my son, that's what I would tell him. I mean, you a grown man, bro. You can't condone that type of behavior, bro. You gotta go lay down for a little bit. We'll get you a good lawyer. You ain't gonna be in there forever, but you gotta go lay down. I get it. He hit you in the head with a bottle beforehand. I get it. He shouldn't have did that. I don't condone that either. But to wait hours until the man was working, which we all understand, he playing a character and he was in character and he working, and then you sneak him, because that's what you did. I mean, you snuck him. He wasn't expecting that, and you, bro. They say dude flatlined and was unconscious for 6 minutes afterwards. Dog got to go lay down. You got to go to prison, bro. There's no part of that you thought was cool. Like, I can't even wrap my mind around why you thought that was cool and why you ain't got no self-control over your emotions. I get it, you and your feelings. You probably was watching them work and just getting madder and madder. But bro, you can't have that in no civilized society. Like, we all understand what pro wrestling is, don't we? We've been understanding since we was like 19 years old. That ain't the time or the place. Especially not when all the cameras, like, bro, you don't give a fuck, huh? You just doing whatever you want to do. You gotta go lay down, bro. I'm sorry, I love Rampage, and I hate that you're in the situation with your son, but you gotta talk to him. He gotta be a real man. He gotta stand up on that, and you can go lay down for a little bit.
Kevin Holland wrote, "As a father, my kids do something wrong. I'm not dropping the video of my kid tweaking for clout. I'm getting it deleted."
A lot going on, man. A lot going on. Real quick, I'm gonna say this. I would never be able to turn my son in, ever. There's only but so many people in this world you could have truly 1000% unconditional love for. My children would be that. I always use the example of, like, Jeffrey Dahmer's father was still there side by side with him in the courtroom after he was arrested. It sounds crazy. It sounds sick. Like, yo, he's got bodies in his living room, but his father's there. That's the true definition of unconditional love. The only way I could ever go at a son or a daughter is if they're trying to take the life of one of us. I could know you're wrong. I could know you broke the law or whatever. You'll never see me walk my child into no police precinct. You'll never see me tell on one of my children. I'd never be no queso father type shit. And I never would turn on my child, as much as I would know that they're wrong. And if I'm in a position where I can't condone it, like, the whole world is looking at Roger like, you fucked up bad and you might deserve attempted murder charge. A lot of people are begging for attempted murder charges. If I'm Rampage Jackson and I know this is bad and I know he fucked up and I agree that he fucked up, I just can't say nothing, But I definitely don't do anything that throws my son under the bus. I just can't. I'm just not cut to. I can't break that bond of a father and a child. But anyway, the world is calling for it, man. I don't think I've seen reports that he hasn't been charged yet. The investigation will take some time. And speaking of the investigation, I want to end with this. I saw Chael Sonnen's response. Very, very well respected MMA fighter, Hall of Famer, if you know Chael. He ended his video with a whole spin of, if Psycho Stu is the one that says this was all planned and I wanted to get hit on like this, it all goes away. It's all in his hands. That's what Chael said. I don't think so. I don't think this is all in Chael's hand. Of course, if Chael, I mean not Chael, Psycho Stu, if Psycho Stu comes out of the hospital or an interviewer goes in there and he says, nah, I deserve that. That's what I wanted to happen. I wanted the kid. That was my understanding, that the kid was going to beat on me like this for 20 plus punches or whatever. It might help. I don't think that man could do nothing for the perception right now of Raja. And if the police are investigating it, they don't wait to investigate it based on what Psycho Stu is saying. No, the investigation is already opened. You know, whether he gave a statement already or not, you know, they're going to piece together how they feel about it. So I don't see that being the case. I don't think Psycho Stu could do nothing for him. And shout out to the homie John Rons. I love that he did a video focusing on the company, because that's one thing that we spoke about yesterday too, that there's a lot of liability here. There's like 4 or 5 people that we saw that helped to set this up and orchestrate it. Psycho Stu got a big lawsuit at play here. Doesn't remove responsibility from Raja, but there's a lot of people that are going to be to blame here. A lot of people. And that company, I think I saw an article that they've been existing for like 15 plus years. So they're no little small, we just got here, whatever. Where's the security? Who put him in the front seat? Who let him jump? Who coordinated him when he jumped into the ring? Who came up with the idea? Who co-signed the idea? Who told him to hit him for real? What was the ref supposed to do? Is the ref supposed to be intervening? There's a lot going on. Insurance, it's a lot going on. That venue, everything. That guy almost lost his life in there. It's a lot going on. Anyway, we'll keep an eye on it, but not good. And this was tough to watch as well. Like, damn, man. I told y'all the very first stream we covered, I said I like the dynamic of Rampage and his son. Like, I think they're cool for streaming.
See, right now, you're 25 motherfucking years old, nigga. So don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that.
Let's get to it like we always do.
You think you can take me, don't you? Yeah, I can take you. Son, I don't give a fuck how old you get. I've been doing this shit for 25 years, nigga. As long as you've been alive, you ain't gonna never be able to take me. Fuck you. You see it right now.
I think that's so dope, man. All right, let me come to this real quick while we're on that topic. I won't wait for the supers. What did I see down here from Capo? All right, let's bring it up now. Let's do it now. Kid is strong, and me calling him a kid sometimes could be misplacement, because he's, I think, 25 years old. So he's not a kid. He's a grown-ass man. He's an adult. But I say kid because I'm an old man, and 25 to me, I felt like I was young in the mind. When I say kid, I really mean in the mind. You know what I'm saying? There's so much to learn and understand about life. But let's do it, Cap. Capo says, what is this? ARP, we need to blame his father for calling him gay on the phone while live for being around men in leggings. We missed that part. It's in your messages. I got to watch the video. I want to build a little bit more context around that. But without seeing it, I would say what I see a lot about them on streams is they well, definitely in the direction of father-son. That's part of like the whole shtick to them. Rampage trolls his son. Trolls him over his mother. Your mother's a freak. I did this, or bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like, That's one of their dynamics. Trolls them, but you can't beat me up. Then spars them and wrestles together. He trolls them a lot. Trolls them. So we didn't we see that? Then I played a clip of them laughing, talking about my son like vegan pee or whatever, right? He trolls him. And Rampage he's a comedian, charismatic, funny. You see him outside the ring. He had a reputation for, I'm not saying that it was always the coolest thing to do, but always like over flirting with female interviewers and shit. Like making it borderline sexual harassment, right? Actually, he probably did cross the line a couple of times, like humping on women and shit, over like hugging and everything. He probably did, but that's his thing, And I'm not saying I condone that piece. I don't, especially if the women are not involved in that, as far as like that's just some random like, oh shit, I feel violated. Like, I can't blame Rampage from what I see of their father-son relationship. If anything, Rampage has helped him get into a career of MMA. It's what made me rich. I became internationally known, famous, a Hall of Famer, praised, got bags and bags and bags out of all different types of areas of this earth because I'm a professional MMA fighter. I found my lane. Some people chose baseball, some people boxing, some people tech world, some people engineers. I chose a fighter, a professional fighter, and I made millions of dollars doing it. And you walk around getting VIP access because of it. So I can't put that on Rampage. Like we can't just, it's one thing if Rampage, if I know he's out walking around beating up people. I don't disrespect professional fighters. If you bring your art into a professional atmosphere, I never take no issue with you. I don't care how aggressive or how loony you might be. If your Mayorga was a little loony in a boxer, but he brought it into the professional arena and other professionals stepped in there with him. Some he knocked the fuck out and some beat on him like Shane Mosley. Professional arena. And Rampage Jackson is a professional fighter in there, sanctioned and beating on people and taking his ass whippings too. So yeah, you come up under an aggressive fighter that teaches you how to fight and teach you how to and all that. And yes, that is an extra layer of aggressive nature, but it's also, and I don't know if this is existing or not, Rampage's responsibility to teach that we are to control that learning, that teaching, or that aggression. We're not to use that with amongst weaker people that don't want to fight, or people that's not hurting us or attacking us. That's the discipline side of it. You saw Rampage was in that car. He said, I got to speak to his trainer because I don't even know what, So Raj is 25 years old, man. The first person I'm turning to is him. It's other people there that I got problems with, but he's the main. He's the main. He ain't 8 years old. He is not 8 years old, B. It's not little Kev that walked into a school that's 8 years old with a gun, his father's gun that was unlocked. Like, if a 25-year-old walks and shoots up a college and gets his hands on his father's gun, I look at that way different than the 8-year-old that did it. And got, like I'm gonna go right to the phone, like, why is the gun unlocked? What's up with this kid where he's walking into school and feeling the need to shoot other kids? He's 8. 25, I can't look at you like that. I can't do it. I can't do it. Last but not least, I want to say Raja made he put a lot of damage on himself by allowing that stream to record the situation as well as all the aftermath, because there's just so much, and even the lead up, there's just too much evidence that could be used. The lead up stuff, the handshakes, the negotiations, the fuming, the talking to your chat, the premeditation, the saying, I'm going to do this. I'm supposed to double leg him, but I'm going to shot hit him, shot slam him first. I'm going to hit him as many times as I can until they pull. There's a lot of stuff that incriminates the fuck out of him. And then even after, you see little small things, you think it's small, but it's exploding massive on the internet, where he gets a phone call from somebody in the aftermath and they're just like, yo, what the fuck? The guy's still laying in the ring and they can't wake him up. And Raja responds by saying, my bad. The internet is running wild with that. They're like, look at him. He's an animal. That's all he had to say. Somebody told him that this man might be dead in the ring. And all you had to say was my bad. They use that. And a prosecutor will use that too. His stream, you keeping that stream running, Raja? Very bad. Before, during, and after, you killing yourself with your own stream. Killing yourself.